Hi guys, Andy here. Welcome back to Let's Meet Adam 2. First off, my apologies for not uploading last week. I kind of got busy and really didn't have time to record. So I hope you enjoyed the little small videos of Yu-Gi-Oh! Throughout the week. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? I had so much fun playing EDO Pro again. Uh, that's the save we need. Yeah, it was super duper fun. I had so much fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Uh, I know John's probably gonna watch this and be like, "Andy didn't play with me." I'm like, I'll play with you again, John." That was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos were recorded at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's past everyone's bedtime. But let's get started, right? When I return to the studio, I'm tasked with checking the lighting equipment, also helping out with their inventory. I work away at it diligently. It feels good to be active, throwing myself into my work. Adam, glad I ran into you, my boy. How are you holding up? Tad's sudden appearance catches me off guard. It's like he's trying to be sympathetic, as unnatural as that may be for him, since he seems to have difficulty expressing it. I'm alright, Tad. Thanks for asking. In all honesty, it's good to be back to work. Ah, that's what I like to hear. The death of the soul is not from the physical, but from an inactive mind. What a waste. Tad chuckles awkwardly. He keeps his head down, while fidgeting with his director's cap. How are you holding up? Uh, what do you mean, my boy? I mean, are you okay? Considering Timmy seems to have... what? Abandoned ship. Tad throws his head back in laughter, placing his large but stubby hands onto his belly. I admit, I might miss the brat just a little. Possibly even that wretched nickname Taddy Daddy. Oh, fuck, I forgot all about Taddy Daddy. But what I'll miss most is the money that ungrateful hick was supposed to make for me. Sure, he may have complained that he wasn't getting all that he asked for, but no one makes demand of Tad Lords. He had it good at Manticore, and for him to punk out now is nothing short of treason. Tad pulls out a magenta-colored silk handkerchief and dabs his forehead and cheeks, the anger having caused beads of sweat to break out from his pores. Wait, so you're not worried about his whereabouts at all either? Not at all, Adam. Don't worry your pretty head over something this trivial. Besides, these are typical industry hiccups that management like myself will iron out. At your level and position, it's really none of your concern. Tad dismisses the issue entirely, with a simple and carefree wave of his hand. In any case, the real reason for my check-in was to deliver an invitation. I know you've been feeling under the weather as of late, so I thought a dinner party might cheer you up. A party? That's right. We're getting together for a dinner, before the gala ceremony in a few days. Lavish black tie, of course. To celebrate, and stupefy the nerves before the main event. It's tradition. I'm caught off guard, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel good to be invited. I haven't felt like I've been a part of anything lately. And perhaps this is just the result of all my hard work. A little recognition, or a roundabout apology even, on Tad's behalf. Thanks for inviting me, Tad. It sounds wonderful. I'll try my best to attend. Come now. Don't be so rigid, Adam. It's a stress-free carousel, and normally attendance is optional, but in your case, I insist. I deem it compulsory. I'll have Soren send you the details. Don't be late. And don't embarrass me. Before I can protest, Tad pushes past me and is lost in a flurry of staffers. Great. I guess I'll need to find something to wear. I closed the door to my apartment, wishing for a sanctuary, only to hear drunks fighting loudly on the street below. Just breathe. It was a long but primarily good day at work. I even reassured Evander as such, texting him sweetly before I left the studio today. I still feel uneasy, but at least most of the utterly paralyzing fear has subsided. I sighed dramatically and dropped my bag onto the floor, cradling my face with my hands. I'm so tired. I looked down at the time and decided it's still too early to call it a night. I should do the thing I tend to avoid. I placed my cell phone to my ear. Hello, you've reached Elaine and of course Carlito at 928-929-7678. Please leave a message and we'll call you back as soon as we can. Thank you. Have a nice day. I had the feeling she wouldn't answer. It's kind of late for my parents, but I was hoping perhaps Mom stayed up, still watching CNN in the living room or something. Adam? Hey, I've been trying to reach you for so long. Are you okay? What the hell is going on? Sorry, I meant to call you back. Do you have any idea how worried I was about you? I almost called your mom. Picture that. No, promise me you won't. I didn't and I won't. But you don't seem to get how scared I was. I was this close to canvassing on Hollywood Boulevard. Milk cartons, unsolved mysteries, the whole 9 yards. You have to admit, that is a little funny. He lets out a deep and tiresome sigh. God damn it, Adam. Ugh. Now that I know you're okay, I guess it is, but you can't do that to me. We're family. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut you out. I was just having a really difficult few weeks. A coworker of mine, ooh. Fuck, I don't have that much insight. You know what, we'll go with murdered. Well, what? Yeah. Did you know them? Timmy, yes. Not incredibly well. But I knew him well enough, I'd say. Holy shit. I'm sorry, Adam. No wonder you've been an unreachable mess. Yeah. And River has been pretty broken up about it, too. I decided to get ahead of the topic by bringing up River first. Hopefully that'll make my fib sound more convincing. He's gone on a trip with some other friends. Out of town. To clear his mind. That kind of stuff. So he left you at the apartment alone? And he didn't invite you to come along? Well, I didn't say that exactly. That doesn't sound like Riv at all. Adam. Is everything okay? As in, actually alright? We both know, even from way back when we were kids, you're not the greatest liar. I take a deep breath and try to calm myself. The last thing I want is for my words to come out all of a quiver. I'm actually really scared. What do you mean? Something really odd is happening at work. At Manticore Video. And I can't quite explain it. Wait. The studio you work for is called Manticore Video? People are disappearing from the studio and no one seems to know why or even care. I'm coming over right now. No. Please don't. Adam, you're freaking me out. I'm coming to pick you up. And you're staying at my house. I said no. I don't want to get you involved in all this. To get hurt. Well, what would have me do then? Just give me some time. I promise I'll explain everything when the time is right. Can you give me that? Please. I can feel the depth of his hesitation, but Okay. Really? Yes. I swear to God, if you don't reach out and shit hits the fan, I'll drag you out of that apartment myself and call your mom. Damn. You're that serious, huh? It's not like she'll pick up anyways. We both let out a sad chuckle. Still, I'm that serious. I love this game so much. I'm so glad we finally get to the good part. I mean, not that the rest of it wasn't good. It's just I love murder and I love mysteries. It has been a very drawn out game. Soren and I went out to have an early morning breakfast before coming into work together. It's the first time we've done anything like that. And admittedly, it's a lot of fun. Soren orders pancakes and a mimosa or two. I guess that's normal here in Los Angeles. I, of course, stick to my boring black coffee. With a side of hush puppies. I can't believe you ordered hush puppies. Like, really? Why? What's wrong with hush puppies? Soren shakes his head and smiles at me, fussing with papers on his desk. Of course, he doesn't actually answer me. Anyways, everyone thinks just 'cause it's LA, we live in eternal summerland. I know, right? It's actually very nippy in the mornings lately, huh? When I left the apartment this morning, I could see my own breath. Well, not to knock your personal style, but you'll definitely need to buy a warmer jacket. Amongst other things. If you plan to survive in Los Angeles. Soren brings his hand to his chin, inspecting me, as if deciding what exactly it is I should wear. I will. I can't go on like this, Soren. No, you certainly can't. I help Soren with a few minor admin tasks to help pass the time. I need to be on set a few hours before lunch, but until then, I want to take it relatively easy. The morning starts nice and relaxed, but quickly ramps up. With every hour that goes by, holy crap, Adam. You are a godsend. Soren is fiercely collating red invites, while also printing and somehow brushing his hair back into place with his hand. Obviously concerned that his frantic pace is causing him to look anything less than perfectly pretty. Obviously, in normal situations, I can handle all this and then some. But what with all this Gava planning? Are you alright? I'll be okay. Simba misses me a lot, though. In his cat-type way. Although I can't exactly say he's lonely. I've been working a ton of overtime. Tad is running you ragged. Isn't he? And Soren does not go with the word ragged. In this reality, or any other dimension for that matter, we both share a laugh. And Soren wipes his brow, then brings his hand to his hips in fatigue. Do I dare ask how the preparations are going? Of course you can. Actually, I'm seriously glad you asked. As much as I bitch about it, I'm super proud of what we've accomplished so far, and have managed to put together, given this smallish window of time. Is there still a lot to do? In all honesty, no, but it certainly doesn't feel that way. The venue's booked, an abandoned historic bank in the middle of downtown LA, the catering and menu are set in stone, and I booked hot since '82 for the after party. I nod my head, as if I know who or where any of this is. But for reals, the part I'm most proud of is the decor theme for this year, which yours truly came up with. Soren brings both his hands up to his face, in a cupping formation, as if he's a flower blooming. I laugh at him, not with him, and he rolls his eyes in full annoyance. Well, what is this brilliant theme then? You'll just have to see for yourself. I'll get your thoughts on it the night of. So please promise to be honest, okay? I will. Good. Soren walks over and gives me a hug. Don't you have a scene to film soon? I do. I'm doing the lighting for a scene with the Johns. In fact, I should probably head out. Okay. Hunter and I are going for lunch at Porto Pier. If you'd like to join us, just let me know. I will, Soren. See you. Soren nods and disappears towards the copy room. Oh. Let's see. A text from Evander. How does a date night tonight sound? Turns out I get to leave work early-ish. The spontaneity makes me smile. English is hard. Sure, that sounds great. I'll meet you at your place after work, okay? I'll wait for a moment to see if Evander is currently texting back. I better hurry, though. I quickly stuff my phone into my pants pocket and speed walk to my car. Aw, I love nudity. So much fun. And it's more fun because I finally get to censor a video again, probably. I hope so. The last time I did this, I was sucking some dick. So, there's a cool breeze blowing through the set today. However, instead of relaxing, it's more sharp and unwelcoming. I shudder at it involuntarily. Looking around, I see my lead, the key grip off in the distance. He has had to verify all the equipment is in working order. The Johns are here already, both seated in cast member chairs, with John looking miserable and John looking vexed, which isn't unusual, but for some reason, it strikes me as if something is off this time. Exacerbating that feeling is the fact that Tad is nowhere to be seen. Hey there, Adam. I'm bored as all get out. Inefficiencies abound. It's fucking pathetic. Why? What's wrong? Damned if we know. Serves us right for showing up early for once. Ain't that right, John? Aye. Have you seen Tad yet, Adam? No, not yet. Which is odd. Don't you think? If I'm being honest, as long as we get paid for the day, I couldn't really give a rat's ass. John and I both sigh simultaneously. Surprised by our unplanned coordination, we make quick and awkward eye contact, to which John swiftly pulls away from. Well, unless something's happened to him, I really can't see Tad missing this shoot. Your threesome scene's a pretty important one. Out of my way! A loud bellow from behind us echoes throughout the hangar. This sharp reverberation is actually impressive. Don't give me those looks. I'm not late. I was outside taking a call, trying to sort out yet another dumpster fire. Both of you Johns, your scene partner can't make it today. Something about being sick. Tad pulls off his glasses, wiping them down with a silk handkerchief. Sick with what? It doesn't matter. We're not using him again. Whatever. As long as John and I are still getting paid. Oh, no you don't. Don't think for a minute you'll get to leave. And what? Swindle a free paycheck off me? But how? We're still going to shoot the scene. Come hell or high water. And hell hath risen, baby. I don't like where this is going. I don't either. The Johns stare at me, like I'm some scientific specimen. Strange and wrong. Tad's eyes have changed too. They remind me of when we first met. In his office. Adam, here, would be willing to make a few $1,000 extra. Oh, wait? I think I heard the question wrong. Come again? No. It wasn't a question. You will be making a few $1,000s today. You are substituting as John's C partner. Say what now? I don't care about the money. Tad, you never asked me. You assumed. And even if you had asked, it's not like you waited for my answer. I wouldn't be caught dead doing something like this. Are you sure about that? John's chilling response makes my skin crawl, before he suddenly bursts into laughter. This whole thing is fucking ridiculous. I'm all for it. Adam, you know the drill. I've made up your mind for you. I can't believe this is happening. Again. But Soren was right. Tad has been grooming me since day one. First fluffing and now what? I'll actually be filmed on camera? Taped for everyone, possibly friends and family, to witness and see someday? Besides, my dear boy, this is simply a blowjob scene. A build-up for a scene that's still to come. And I've seen firsthand that you're a master with those lips. Oh, Jesus, no, not again. The whole time you were fluffing Chuck. I was mentally framing it in shots, angles, montages. You're a natural. The three men Cindy close in on me, towering over me even further. I don't want to do this, but River, now, get to wardrobe, and do as you're directed. Not again. I think if I hit... Hold on, let's drop a save real quick. We'll just save over this one. If I refuse, do I get a game over again? I'm sorry, Tad. I won't do this. Actually, no. I'm not sorry after all. This whole thing, you can just forget it. Your existence is insignificant to me. I've already forgotten your name. Now get the hell off my set, before I have you thrown out. I'm so angry that tears are welling up in my eyes. I'm insulted and saddened by how it's turning out. How I probably lost my chance to save my friend, but I can't. I just can't do this. Gladly. I tear my earpiece off, throw my badge onto the floor, and I storm out. I can hear the Johns laughing maniacally after me. I think that was a game over. I leave the hangar and collapse to my knees, the door shutting from behind. What have I done? Are you proud of me? That I stood up for myself? Okay, so we think... Wait, my best friend's my brother? What? Okay then, love it. Oh, then I guess we, better go suck some dick again. Give them a show, I guess. Yes, sir. The makeup artist is very chatty, but I can barely hear her, let alone the rest of the crew. It's as if my mind is so bewildered that it simply can't process sound. She puts on the final touches and scoots me off, and so I make my way over to the set. I feel completely hollow inside, a dead man walking. I fall to my knees. Amidst a hush that likens the set into a grave, only a dirty laugh escaping Tad breaks the uncomfortable silence. The leather harness I wear is futile, but I tug at it anyways, wishing it would just crumble off my body. But before I get to work, I look up at John's face, hoping to find some semblance of consolation. But his face is stone, and set with vicious blue daggers for eyes. I hear a grunt from John behind me, also donning leather. He's seated on a black leather tufted chair, masturbating. A different camera is set up to capture his reactions. John's cock is rock hard, bouncing in anticipation. The feeling of sucking him off is different. Scarier than it had been with Chuck. Perhaps due to the attention from the entire crew. All the lights, the cameras, from the director, from Tad. I swallow John's cock into my mouth, sending his body into tremors for a few seconds. I give him a steady, firm rhythm, which he seems to love until John grabs my face, forcing me to look up at him. Let's see what you really got. And while holding my head in place, he begins to thrust, face-fucking me. There's no tenderness or even lust. It's brutal. There's a degrading savagery in how John's doing it. To everyone else, it merely looks like he's being carnal. But I can see the true malice in his eyes. It goes on for what feels like forever. When he finally pulls out, he pushes my face away. Hot splashes of his cum fly all over my chest. Satisfied, he spits in my face. And that's how it's done. I sit there, stunned. Brilliant. I love that little spin you put on there, John. To be sure, both you Johns were spectacular. I turn around to see Big John getting up, a mean grin on his face, and a hand slick with shining fluid. The other John has already abandoned me, and what little dignity I have feels like it's crumbled alongside me, deflated onto the floor. How could John do that to me at the end? I never gave him permission. It wasn't in the script. How could Tad allow any of this? But of course I realized the folly in that question. Tad's the one who forced me in this position. Wasn't he?
Spectacular.
And you, Adam. You were simply magnificent. I knew you'd be. My director's eye is never wrong. You're a real asshole, Tad. I hope you know that. And don't you ever forget it. Although one must admit, you just needed a little push in the right direction. A little tough love. To be great. And now you are. That's how I treat all my boys. My finest. I recoil at his words a little, as an intern rushes over to me with a towel. How can he act like nothing is wrong? You exceeded my expectations today, Adam. You're truly something special. Now all you need is a stage name. On camera, you're the embodiment of the word sensual. And for that, I'm feeling especially grateful. And even a little generous. I'm excited at how Tad can prattle on, completely oblivious to how much contempt I feel for him in this moment. Absy and I are meeting for lunch at Long Pig. You should join us. There's so many opportunities. Things for us to discuss. So why don't you wipe that look, and that spit, off your handsome face? Clean yourself up. And give me the pleasure of joining us for a civilized lunch. Would you do that for me, Adam? No, we're going to port him here. I don't think so, Tad. Not today, at least. I've already agreed to lunch with Soren and Hunter. I'm at a point where I don't even care if my line is convincing or not. Oh, is that so? Very well, then. Maybe some other time. Excellent work today. Tad says that last part with gruff, but awkward appreciation. Like it's somehow both genuine and dismissive. I shake my head in disgust at him. I was more than elated to get out of that lunch with Tad. The thought of having to sit through it, pretending to be all civil, just makes me shudder. That said, now that I'm here, because of what happened, I feel self-conscious and dirty. Too unclean to be an establishment this nice. Normally I'd say a shower might help. The problem is I've already taken one, and I still feel disgusting. It's okay, Adam. Maybe they don't know yet. I look around to see if I can spot Soren and Hunter. I smile when I spot Soren laughing away. Hunter beside him looking like his bodyguard. Better yet, a strong knight, guarding his fresh-faced squire of charge. I grin at that thought, as they spot and wave me over. We took the liberty of ordering for you. I hope you don't mind. No, of course not. I'm so indecisive. At places like this, anyhow. Good then. We're starting with the round of caviar, which they haven't brought yet. Please, have a seat, Adam. Ooh. I guess we'll sit on Soren's right? When Soren notices me, he playfully pats at the spot next to him. I smile, and plop myself down a little too quickly. I hear congratulations are in order. They are? Indeed. Aw, that's nice. What for? I find myself unusually out of the loop on this one. Adam is now officially one of us. What? What are you talking about, Hunter? Adam has shot his first scene, and thus the congratulations. The silence that follows is absolutely deafening. I want to speak, but I'm unsure of how to reply. It's true. Soren turns to Hunter with a hurt expression. It's a familiar face I've made in the past, like when a guy I really liked broke up with me. You knew? And what, you just didn't bother to tell me? Soren, I don't think this is a bad thing. But to be fair, I wasn't sure how you'd respond. I'm lost. Is this a bad thing? I don't know, you tell me. Options. Uh, Fuck. I don't know. I don't know yet. To be honest, it is what it is. I don't really feel like talking about it. Adam, I'm sorry. I'm literally like so mad for you. It's not right. You know, you didn't have to do that. No matter what Dad says. You were never meant to. Soren's voice cracks and trails off. And I marvel at how beautiful he looks, even when sad. I had a choice. Kind of. But if not doing it meant losing my job, you guys, River, I did what had to be done. Hearing myself say that with such finality shocked even me. I must admit, I've grown a lot since moving to LA. Gotten stronger. Still meek, but a bit stronger where it counts. I should have a talk with Tad. It's not right for him to throw his weight around that way. You mean like he should pick on someone his own size? You'd be hard pressed to find that. I accidentally let amusing of mine slip. I trail off in embarrassment, realizing I'd said it out loud. Sorry. Oh my god, no need to apologize. Tad deserves it. He's such an asshole sometimes. Soren rolls his eyes and catches himself. Make that all the time. But yeah, no need to bring it up to him. At least I wouldn't, Hunter. Whatever you wish. And you know what? It can't be all bad. I'm down for whatever keeps our Adam and us closer together. Soren puts his head on my shoulder for a second. As he pulls away, he brushes his hair off his forehead. And don't worry. We'll sort all this out eventually. With Tad. If you gentlemen haven't noticed, I have some sway with Mr. Lords. I'll make sure he gets the point. Thank you, Soren. The conversion brightens up. The conversation brightens up. Okay, there we go. And we talk about Gava a bit, among other things. I've heard that Absy's nominated for Performer of the Year. Again. Oh wow. That's amazing. Has he ever won? I look around blankly, as Soren holds back a laugh. Hunter, on the other hand, stares back at me, equally confused. Actually, Absy's won that category every year, for the last 5 years now. I'm over it. Soren, sometimes I think you forget your position. Relax, I was kidding. I would never. Soren lets down and hides his eyes from us. Anyways, let's just enjoy what's left of lunch. Shall we? The day blows right past me after lunch. Perhaps because I was looking so forward to my date with Evander. So much happened today. I suddenly start to feel nervous. Where do I even start? And this is where I'm going to end this episode. We'll save over that one, I guess. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll try to upload this week. At least be consistent. I do have Monday, today is Labor Day, off, so I'll try to get some stuff recorded and edited for the week. As for what I have planned after Let's Me Add On to, I don't know. Long Let's Plays are very tedious right now, especially for me. So I'm going to dig around for a bit and see what else I can find. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.
If you were to have it, then it's yours. Put your